friend Chris Hall has just ridden 107 miles every day, starting in London to Land's End, all the way to John O'Groats, and then back down slightly south, and he'll be meeting us in a place called
Northam.
Silent T. Well, it hasn't got a T at all.
No tea in Norham.
Why are we going there then?
I don't know, I want some tea.
He's doing it all for charity, a fantastic cause. We're going to ask him more about it. First we need to get a train to meet him.
I actually can't see.
No, I can't.
Am I happy or am I sad?
He's got the right idea, look.
Oh, this is Adam, by the way.
Yeah. Hey Adam. We should have done this because we're going to look back on this lovely video and we're going to remember COVID and 2020. Whereas if you look at him, you don't. It's nice.
Francis, I'll be honest with you.
I'm kind of dressed for autumn and winter, but summer.
Northeast though, isn't it? That's what you do. Always be prepared for winter.
Keep your tops off weather today, man. If you go down to the beach or anywhere and it's over 20 degrees, there's always lads with their tops off.
Do you remember we drove somewhere and there was a lad, like an old gadgie, which is an old person in Southern, just mowing his lawn in like 18 degrees, like basically naked. To be fair, we rode in this morning, you were like, oh my gosh, it's boiling.
I've climatised.
You have?
He's up in Duns at the minute and we've got to get to Northam. Silent T.
I wouldn't blame him if he didn't wait. We're just going for a little jaunt one afternoon. He's riding up and down and around the country.
Might have to catch him up.
You're on the front.
So we're just on our way to meet Chris now. He is a little bit ahead of schedule. We were hoping to get some food in, but we're just going to have to go meet him. Don't know what state he's going to be in because he has been riding quite a few days consecutively now. He is coming to the end of this challenge, so I guess we'll see.
Ridiculous. 32 kph average for 55 minutes. And the first half was like held back. I'm not going to make this. It's over for me.
Well, we were late to the meeting place.
We went through it and I was like, oh, there's no one there. I've been on my bang on my average speed that I said to Jimmy between 14 and 16 miles an hour.
Oh, fuck.
But nearer the 16 mile an hour, I should be honest.
It's just pace line for an hour to catch you.
How are you, my friend?
Yeah, great.
We went up some absolutely big hill and it was beautiful. Made friends with a sheep.
So we did eventually catch Chris up. Took a bit of pace lining to do it. I think we could check. There's like a live tracker, so we were checking that, but there's a bit of a delay on it. So the actual gap we had to make up was quite big.
Must have been like 50 kilometers.
50k must have been. Yeah, you're right. You're sweating. I'm still recovering from that effort.
Did my turns on the front, kept the pace going.
Yeah, nice one.
Gave you a little push every now and again.
I don't recall that happening at all. But
you were that dazed and confused. Do you not remember when I squirted water on you to try and cool you off because you were so hot and sweaty? No. Fancy seeing you here.
I like the new tats, by the way.
Wild.
Yeah, I really like it.
You gonna get one?
Yeah, I'll get one. When did you get it done?
Scott grows.
So I just come up to another time since I'm now unemployed and
just cancel tomorrow.
So once you get back to London,
I'll come back up.
Have a rest day and then ride up to mine.
I got a mascot, by the way. It's called James. It's a bacon rasher, isn't it? Fucking knobheads, mate. See the little video bit that Savello did?
You got told off?
I got told off for swearing in it.
I'm surprised you're waiting.
I am as well.
You must like you, mate. I feel a bit better now.
Do you feel better?
Well, I've had a bit of food now. We're not going 35 kph up a hill. Unfortunately, Chris is also feeling pretty good.
So he's just
now I'm going backwards. Yeah. But what he's doing now is going, well, we have to stop 5 minutes to change a tube. So he's like, well, I have to make that time back. So now he's going to fucking put 400 watts out.
He's got to make the time cut.
We have to finish the ride before the calzone and lasagna cut, which is about 7 or 8 o'clock. So we got a while yet.
How has Chris done this every day for 3 weeks?
I know Chris is fast, but it takes the piss, doesn't it? He's climbing faster than me and his bike weighs about 5 billion kilos. Like, what the hell, man?
What on earth have you got? Ketchup?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're making sandwiches. There's no vegetarian sandwiches in there.
You're gonna have
we
the
have to
whole
make our
bottle?
own.
You're gonna what?
Are you gonna have the full bottle?
No, I'm gonna put it in the bin. This is what we have to do as vegetarians. Because people like Co-op don't cater for us.
They had a cheddar cheese sandwich.
Well, I thought I'd leave that for
Stop
Chris
being-
in case he
being
wanted
fussy.
it. Someone riding around the country.
I suppose.
Who's this guy?
You're not having any my big water.
That's alright, I got my own.
Well,
He's another one that needs subtitles.
He's got an actual Geordie accent as well.
I know.
He's a fucking ninja! Oh,
You've been watching too much of that Cobra Kai thing.
I've only watched one episode.
Yeah, and now you are the Karate Kid.
This is kicking right in. This is lovely.
So we've got 37 miles to go, 38 miles. Apparently Chris has been waiting every single day till under 40 miles to stop. So, why? You just stop it up in the mornings.
It's because the majority of the day's done them.
So a bit like 107 for 107 challenge Chris did a few years ago for the Pace Centre. This challenge is also to raise money for the Pace Centre. There's 107 kids with motor disorders in this school. So Chris is riding as close as possible to 107 miles every day that the Tour de France is on. He's having the same rest days as the pros. He's got 4 days left, 5 days left. He's tackled some of the hardest terrain that the UK has to offer, all through the Scottish Highlands. And now we've caught up with him for what is an amazing day. He's looking strong, a wholesome ride. How many days left now?
5.
5 to go.
5 to go. Gotta get some fucking protein down my neck, my friend. This one's done 104 miles, that one's done 120 odd.
Emily bonked in the car.
On the way there. They then give us the wrong order, so they had to remake it.
They were like extra 15 minutes, and then Emily's like, "Give me a full fat Coke."
Oh man.
Those are really weird shoes.
Mate, they're the most comfortable shoes. Do you want to know what's so good about them? Because I struggle with shoes, yeah? Especially for bike packing stuff, because I got large feet. Boop, 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 boop. I've never had shoes. Australia. I took Vans, didn't I? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was annoying.
And it was really fucking annoying. These, both of them is smaller than one van. What am I doing? Riding 107 miles, basically for the duration of the 107th Tour de France, to raise funds for Pace and the 107 kids they look after. Nearly 3,000 kilometres covered so far. How many thousands of meters? Lots of thousands of meters. I don't even know anymore. I think I looked at it earlier. It's 108 hours of riding since I started.
So you're fully self-supported.
Fully self-supported.
You've gone from
Started in London.
I've told them all that. But you're finishing back in London.
Yeah, finishing at my flat.
It's as good as the Champs-Elysees.
Yeah, I mean, you know, riding into London is exactly the same as the final stage of the Tour de France, isn't it?
What's been the hardest day?
The 4th day, which was Cornwall based, it's 3,300 metres of climbing, and it was just continual stabby bastards, like average 20+% up, but then 20+% down, just continual like that all day. And it was hot and like just very tiring, and I really struggle on those kind of days where it's up, then down, then up, then down. I was riding into Bristol, and I rode into Bristol in a thunderstorm, which was pretty scary actually. And then the other day there's one day that I really struggled on, which was the day from up to John O'Groats. Same thing, in a thunder and like hailstorm, but it was a 40-mile-an-hour tailwind. As soon as I got to John O'Groats, it's like I need to turn around, I need to ride back for about 70 miles into said headwind. Like that day I got to where I was staying that night and pretty much just fell off the bike and sat on the pavement and cried, because I was like, fuck, it was fucking hard.
They didn't have a calzone ready for you.
Didn't have a calzone. Didn't have anything in that place ready for me, actually. Every day has been pretty tough. And that's intentional. I've intentionally made this route really hard to challenge me. And I think a little bit of me thinks, like, if I'm suffering, people are going to put a bit more cash in the pot.
The pot that's down below in the description.
Yeah,
Oh.
that pot.
So you're not doing very well so far.
No, but I've got the spade ready to get the coins out though. I was looking forward to today. Even if it was like the longest day, I knew you guys were coming.
Today was fun.
It was fun, wasn't it?
Sorry we missed you at the meeting point.
It's Jimmy's fault.
I'm more sorry to Jimmy.
I was savage.
Magnum?
Oh yeah. What?